Madam President.
Good morning for me.
Good morning.
Not good morning for you, but I'm happy to be here and really very honored.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Nairobi, welcome to Kenya, and thank you very much for being a visit to us. Thank you. You met this good gentleman.
I did yesterday. Good morning.
I hope you had some rest.
I slept well.
Yes.
This is our CDF, General Kahariri, Deputy CDF, Army Commander, General Tarus, Air Force Commander.
Yeah, you have to understand me. I have special bonds with him.
Thank you, man.
Minister for Environment, Julius, Minister for Education, Chief of Staff and Head of Public Service, Deputy Chief, PS for Diaspora Affairs. Somebody has to
Okay, ready, Excellencies. Thank you, Excellency.
Yugoslavia, but I think that is now different. And we have fond memories. That foundation ever since, and your visit today cement together, leverage on your extensive, what your visit underscores and to express our deepest appreciation for your historic advancing joint initiatives. Madam President, we look forward.
Slovenia is very vocal about. And I would like to say, Mr. President,
cooperation, and we hope that in midterm we
good forest coverage and how we can partner in order to achieve
even micro enterprises, so that's why the capacity is limited. This is really, really important for climate.
Only in the field of development assistance and etc., but also about the development policy of Slovenia. Thank you. I do remember my time when I was Minister for Agriculture, Forestry and Food.
System in a way that we would also try to teach small and medium enterprises, even micro enterprises.
Use that language locally here so that by the time
Starts with 3+, not with 2. So this is mainly one of the very important differences. A bit with Sweden, Austria, then Erasmus plus, way of studies. And
You often hear that Slovenia is a small
Yes.
pensions form, and we all the morning until 3 o'clock. This is the reason why I left publicly open ones. We neglected this field because now the languages are very hard. But the population of Slovenia is indeed Estonia.
This visit symbolizes the renewed commitment and strategic importance we attach to building stronger ties between our two nations. I have had, ladies and gentlemen, a very productive bilateral engagement with Her Excellency, during which we reaffirmed our commitment to deepening cooperation across a broad range of priority sectors, including agriculture, education, digital transformation, health, energy, environment, trade, and climate action. We have identified trade and investment as key pillars of our cooperation, with immense potential to spur economic transformation in both our countries. We warmly welcome the participation of the Slovenian business delegation and the hosting of the Kenya-Slovenia Business Forum. These engagements will strengthen business linkages and unlock new trade and investment opportunities in pharmaceuticals, ICT, clean energy, and agro-processing. We have agreed to work together to minimize and escalate the benefits of the Kenya-European Economic Partnership Agreement, which came into force in July 2024, and we look forward to Slovenia's support in raising awareness among our businesses to improve access to the European Union. Slovenia's global leadership in sustainable apiculture and digital governance serves as an inspiration to Kenya, and we are excited to enhance our collaboration in smart farming technologies. And I told you, Madam President, that I am a farmer. And value addition in apiculture. We have agreed to build on the ongoing collaboration in Mandera County's beekeeping project and to scale it up to other regions, thereby contributing to biodiversity conservation, job creation, and food security. In the area of digital transformation, Slovenia's advancement in e-government, smart infrastructure, and data protection aligns with Kenya's ambition to become Africa's digital innovation hub. And we look forward to partnering in areas such as artificial intelligence, digital identity systems, cybersecurity, and emerging technologies to strengthen our digital economy. During our discussions, we also addressed our shared priorities in the health sector. And I want to thank you, Madam President, for offering that Kenya can learn from your distinguished institutions on matters to do with e-health and what we can do to leverage on technology in health provision and commodities management as we work on Kenya's universal health coverage plan. As Kenya works to expand access to quality, affordable health care, we recognize the potential to learn from others, and in this case, Slovenia. We look forward to forging partnerships between our institutions, including exchange programs and joint capacity building initiatives. Environmental conservation and climate resilience also remain central to our cooperation. I commend Slovenia's achievement of close to 60% forest cover, which greatly inspires our own reforestation initiatives to plant 15 billion trees by 2032. We agreed to explore joint projects in sustainable forestry, ecosystem management, ecotourism, and the development of non-timber forest products. Our shared ambition in education and youth empowerment are also shared priorities and are eager to draw from Slovenia's experience in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, digital learning, and vocational education. Our country's education is that much important, and I did explain to Her Excellency what we are doing in that space. On peace and security, Kenya and Slovenia share a common interest in promoting regional and global stability. We value Slovenia's role as a current non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. We have agreed to continue collaborating in efforts to foster peace in the Horn of Africa, the Great Lakes region, and globally. I did take time to explain to Her Excellency what we are doing in our region, in Somalia, to stabilize that region, and to work that country and to work with others in the awesome process that is currently underway in Somalia. I did also explain to Her Excellency that Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia are working with South Sudan to see what we can do together. And there are ongoing discussions on what we can contribute as the three countries to South Sudan's stability. I did also bring to Madam President's attention that the real big problem that we have is in the Sudan, where war rages unabated. There are two generals that have no regard for human life, and the war in Sudan is heading towards carnage, and it is already in the realm of a human catastrophe, and that all levers need to be pulled regionally and globally to stop the carnage, the human suffering, and the tragedy that is unfolding in the Sudan. Our discussions also touched on the urgent need for reforming the United Nations, especially the Security Council, to better reflect contemporary global dynamics. We acknowledged that the multilateral system must evolve to reflect present-day realities and ensure greater equity, inclusivity, and accountability. We reaffirm the importance of Africa having permanent representation in the Security Council. We also discussed the urgent need for a more inclusive and responsive international financial system to support sustainable development. as Kenya prepares to host the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development in July this year. We welcome Slovenia's partnership in advocating for reforms that promote fair financing, reduce borrowing costs, and amplify the voices of developing countries in global economic governance. These discussions reflect our shared commitment to multilateralism, global equity, and sustainable development. To provide institutional support of our growing partnership, we have signed a memorandum of understanding on political consultations, which will establish a framework for regular diplomatic dialogue and consultations on bilateral, regional, and global issues of mutual interest. This reflects our shared commitment to strengthening cooperation and aligning on matters of common concern. Looking ahead, we are confident that Kenya and Slovenia will deepen our strategic partnership to advance our shared interests in sustainable development, peace, and prosperity for the benefit of our peoples and the globe.